I'm Gary Strigler, and one of the things I absolutely love to do is share the things I've learned about woodworking with other people and hopefully get them to be able to enjoy woodworking, whether it's just a hobby or something that they do for a living. So what we're going to do in the next few weeks is share a series of woodworking projects that you could do in your shop to introduce someone, whether it be a friend, your son or daughter, or in my case, your grandson, to woodworking. And I probably shouldn't say introduce. This is my grandson, Oliver, and he literally has been helping me in the shop with stuff for probably 3 years. Does that sound about right? Okay, good. So one thing that I want to say, I'm going to be very, very careful about what we do with tools, but Oliver literally has about 3 years of experience. So as you're watching this, if these episodes, if there's something that you think, I don't know that my friend, son, daughter, grandson, granddaughter are up to or not, you can always find a different way to do it, or you can even do some steps and then just let them do the steps they feel comfortable with. We're making this style basket that's got a handle, but I've made these like with a piece here that the handle pivots back and forth. You could just cut it right there, not even have this handle. So there's so many different options, but we've taken a bunch of just scraps of wood and ripped them to, I think, 5/16 long. We cut them all to the same length. Oliver cut these side pieces on a 45. So now we're at the point where we're ready to start putting things together. I'm going to set this aside, but again, I love the concept that it's one sort of method of doing things, but you could make so many different useful baskets and storage things for around the house doing this. Okay, so Oliver's going to help me. Now, Oliver has been working in the shop with me for 3 years at least, so he is very comfortable using nail guns and different things, but I always want to say that, if you see Oliver or I doing something, I don't think I'd want to do that with a friend or a grandchild. There's always a different way. For instance, we're going to be using a staple gun, but you could do all this with screws. One of the things I would recommend, if you do it with screws, get you a tiny little pilot hole bit, drill a pilot hole, and then put the screw in it. It's much more effective that way. Okay, Oliver, your first job is you just hold on to this, grab this down low, okay? Right down there low, keep on, I want your hand, because I want your hands far away from where I'm putting the staple in the first time.
I keep almost putting my elbow in.
Well, and that's okay, if you want to hold that there. Right now, we're not lining up your side, we're just lining this up. As long as I've got some 1-inch staples in here. You get that all lined up. I'm going to go ahead and put one up here at the top too, okay? Hang on, buddy. Let me get this. All right, now, let's just trade, okay? You hold that side. I'm going to flip this around. And once I get these first two pieces in, it's going to be...
You let go.
I know. I let you down there, didn't I, buddy? All right, here we go. Once we get these first... Go ahead and hold on to that. Once we get these first pieces in, then Oliver's going to be able to do pretty much all the rest of the work. This staple gun does have a safety that you depress, and again, all right, so Oliver, what I think I want you to do, I think we can do it like this. We're going to use this for a spacer each time, and so, all right, buddy, is it flush on your side? You like that? As long as it's pretty close. All right. Can you go ahead and staple it now? Where you've used that gun before, just make sure you get it right. That looks good. All right, go ahead. All right, now we'll take this bit. And that looks like pretty close. You can like this one there. All right, it's really important. I'll experience this. You just pull that trigger once because it's good fire twice. So again, I'll experience this. All right, buddy. All right.
I think it has some safety.
It's not safety. Okay, is that what you're on your side? Okay, right there. All right. Now we'll just do a test real quick. Again, experience this. Once you get close, it's a good idea to do a test. Now, I think that's going to work out pretty well. We may make this a little bit tighter, everybody. So let's make this down just a buzz tighter. Okay, one down.
I like to check and make sure. Please check out every time. I want to make sure that was 5.5. Okay, buddy. Can you down here this one? Okay, we're just a little bit, but then another thing. Let's just do some of those guys. Those are good. Those are people. Okay, we'll do the second one. Get your sugar out there. There you go. All right, this in. What do you think? So you do this like that. You like it? Okay. All right, so that's a great job, buddy. You're working. These things inside. These are this. All right, you're going to go again. And you're working. So just hold it on this side. Okay, like that. Boy. Okay, let me get this around for you. Okay, just that way, buddy. All right, that's a great job. Here's our spacer. How do we do this last time? Okay, so we're going to do okay, you want it? Take it in. Second land. Right there. Right here. Right here. So keep your legs way away. I'm trying to way back, buddy. Right, this will do. Okay. All right, let's get this one out of here. All right. Now, let's get this one right there. Hold it back. Keep your legs out of the way. All right, get your there. Hey, now, man. Just keep on coming up. Keep your leg on that side. Okay, let's take one. Again, good do this for screws. It'll just take a lot longer. Good, great job. Once you take one, you can't work too much, man. So that thing, you always tell my practice to do around out here. What a person might want to do is if you say all this or kind of find your way. Okay, with us. Okay, like you're so precise. Just wait a little bit right there. Okay, now I'm wondering if we need to do that kind of test. I think we make this a little bit tighter. Like that right there. Like it. Awesome. It's a little tighter, okay, let's go ahead. Okay, let's go there. Oh, wait a minute. I want to get a little bit tighter than this spacer. Up, up. Yeah, I think you stay right there, buddy. I can choose like that, spacer. That way. I want to make sure match, okay? Okay. All right. Get a place now. You nail it. Go ahead, nail it. You get it. You go down the way. And this one, you're just going to set up. Get the one left. So let's see, okay? Okay. And let's get it looking like it. Okay, we should check out that way. All right, fantastic. So, we got 2 sides done. Now we're going to do the bottom next. More strips. And I think that's where that goes. It's a little hard to strips on. Can you do it? Let's push it back a little bit that way, okay? All right, go ahead, that one. All right, buzz. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, now that one. All right, I'll move on this side too. So we're going to do that just a tiny bit, right? Like it. It's such a precise eye. And then everything right there, like that. Okay. Right now. Right now, that's okay. All right, now, I think there's a little concentration because we on this bottom. We actually need these recording spacers. Okay, buddy? Make sure you that one. Got it? All right, hang on. Get that one, buddy. Okay, we'll put it down. Let's tight. Well, I don't know. This spacer right now. Maybe I need to use it. Okay, let's just use spacer. Yeah, we're going to use this spacer. So I'll notice the back and like that. So let's see. How you ready? Get that flush one. Can I feel it, maybe? Okay, good job. Stand it around for you. That's the one nail. Nail spacer. Okay, pop the spacer out. Bring it on the board. Got what you want there. Okay, out there. Stand it for you. What's down here with this one? Okay, what do you think? Line up. Good job. We're doing a great job. Oh, just spacer. We're getting close. I'm wondering if we need to do a test here. Yeah, so I think that's pretty good. It's pretty even. So let's go ahead and staple that one. We're going to apply it to the other side. All right, here's the spacer. Okay. Okay. And actually, what we want to do now is just center that up. What do you think, buddy? Like it? Check my hands. We're good. Okay, stay flat. Whoa. Like it. Really good. Okay. So we got the bottom. We got 2 sides. There's really just one thing left. I'll tell you what I'd like to do, Oliver. I'm going to cut this piece. Could you just take a piece of sandpaper and knock those edges off?
Knock edges off?
Yeah, just ease, what I would call ease the edges. So just take this. What I want to do is just, where there's not a sharp edge on any of that. Can you do that? Okay, I'm going to take a measurement. Let me get in here real quick. 14 3/8. So Oliver, we call that easing the edges. Okay, come up on this outside a little bit too, okay? Kind of get that sharp corner off. That a boy. Okay. That feels pretty good. So now we're going to put this handle in. And I think the last time we made that first one, then we shoot a staple in there to kind of hold it in place. Okay, you get it where you want it, and I'll hold it while you put the staple in, okay? Okay, get this side where you want it. I think I come up a little. Look, check this, make sure you like where it is. You like it? Okay. Now that staple's not going to hold enough, so what we want to do now, if I can find it, is get a drill bit. I think this one's kind of big. Here's the impact driver, but this is too big. Need to get the right size pilot hole. Let's see what we got here. Let me check in this drawer right here, Oliver. I usually have. Oh, there we go. This I think will work. Kind of big. Well, I'm going to get you a 2-inch. I'm going to get you a 2-inch screw. All right. So, what you need to do.
2-inch screw.
No, that's too short. Let me think. Here we go. This is the one I want. All right. So, generally, when you're using a pilot hole, you want the size of the hole you'd be drilling to be the shank of the screw, but not the threads. Oliver, I'm going to get this staple gun out of the way because we don't need it. Oh, did I get you? Sorry. Okay, so how do you want to drill that hole? Oh, you're going to need a battery, I'll bet. How do you want to drill that hole? You want to stand it up or you want to do it just like right there? First of all, I'd say, oh, that looks great, buddy. Okay, there we go. Now go, drill. That should be good. Put it in reverse and back it out. Uh-oh. Someone did not tighten the bit. That's all on me, buddy. Try it again. Completely my fault. That work better for you? All right. Once you get started, I'm going to go grab a screw, but once you go ahead and locate where you think you want that pilot hole, and that looks like a pretty good spot. Okay, let's pull up. All right, go for it. Right there, get your finger out of there. Get your thumb out of there. Making progress. That should be good enough. Now let's put it in reverse and see if the. Well, I think I did it. Okay. Yeah, that's warm, isn't it?
That's friction.
That is what? Friction, right? Right? Okay. I need to step over. I'm going to grab a 2-inch screw, okay?
It's a different one. Craig.
Woo. All right. This is like the last 2 screws over there. I was about to get worried. So this is a 2-inch Craig screw. It takes a square driver. So, yeah, you're going to twist it in a little bit by hand. That's a good plan. Okay. Let's make sure this is going forward. Wait a minute. My bad. Okay, kind of go slow to start with, okay, buddy? A little more go. Oh, that last little bit. Okay, you ready to go again? Hey. Is that like you like it? Oh, here you go. Wait a minute. It's all you. Okay, nice and slow to start. That's all right. Almost there.
Doing.
Okay. All right, hold up, show what we got there, buddy. Show them the sides. All right. Oliver, you did a great job, man. I'm so thankful I'm getting to spend some time with you today in the shop. So, again, this concept you could use to make almost any kind of a storage box. This roughly is about 16 inches long. I did come up about 9 inches, just a piece of 1x12 pine. We came up about 9 inches and then cut all 45. This is simply a wooden dowel rod. I think it's an 1.8" dowel rod that came from Lowe's. All right, buddy, you ready to take on our next project? All right, So the last project that we're going to do, hold on, they can't hear me talking. Maybe that's a good thing. The next project we're going to do, which will be in next week's video, is we are going to make a picture frame. I mean, who in the world doesn't need a custom picture frame? And then when we get it done, we can get a picture of you with your earmuffs on and give it to your parents. What do you think? Okay, all right. All right, you're doing great. It would be better if you didn't make noise while I was trying to finish up, though.